Hi there, Kath Gammack, rig market analyst with Westwood Global Energy, here with a quick recap on some of the offshore rig market highlights during the period 30th of August up to and including the 5th of September. Over the past week, a new contract and a letter of intent was announced for 2 harsh environment semi-subs, plus a long-term extension for a jack-up off Qatar. Dolphin Drilling announced that an undisclosed party has signed a letter of intent for its midwater semi-sub Borgland Dolphin. The potential contract would be expected to have a value of approximately $58 million and scheduled to begin in the second half of 2026. Contract value includes payments for preparation of operations, mob and demob. Discussions between the parties are still ongoing, and Dolphin stated that there can be no certainty as to whether the potential contract will be entered into. The award is subject to mutually agreeable terms and conditions of contract, and the counterparty receiving all necessary approvals, including partner acceptances. Borgland Dolphin is currently stacked in Las Palmas. ADES Jack-up Aquamarine Drilling has been awarded a 4-year extension from Qatar Energy, with options for 3 more years also available on the deal. The contract, with an estimated backlog of $215 million, including the optional periods, begins in direct continuation of the current charter. Wellsafe Solutions has been awarded a new contract for midwater semi-sub Wellsafe Guardian in the UK North Sea. Operations are planned to commence in March 2026, with the new fixture firm for a period of 180 days, plus a 180-day option to be taken in direct continuation. The rig has been warm stacked in Invergordon since completing a deal with Repsol in September last year. Other activities over the past week saw United Oil and Gas being granted the Beach licence, allowing it to conduct seabed sampling operations within the Walton Morant Basin offshore Jamaica. This development follows the recent extension of the Walton Morant licence to January 2028 and the granting of an environmental permit, marking significant progress in the company's Jamaican work programme. United states that the seabed sampling will provide valuable geochemical insights to enhance the technical evaluation and prospectivity of the Walton Morant licence area, making it more attractive to potential partners. India is preparing to launch its first deepwater licensing round, with ONGC recently stating that it is expected soon. This comes as part of a wider initiative launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to boost domestic output and reduce dependence on imported crude. The country imports almost 88% of its crude oil requirements, and the new deepwater licensing round aims to reduce the nation's dependence on imported crude in the coming decades. According to Angola's Ministry of Mineral Resources, Oil and Gas, Mirimpret, Shell has signed a Memorandum of Understanding with ANPG, the industry regulator, to carry out exploration studies in Block 33 in the Congo Basin in partnership with Chevron and state-owned Sonangol. Block 33 was previously operated by Total Energies, which made 2 small discoveries. It is understood that Chevron would operate the deepwater block. Neonex, the merged entity between Neo Energy and Repsol UK, as well as Serica Energy and Jersey Oil and Gas, have defined the steps required to reach the final investment decision for the UK Buchan oil redevelopment project, but believes the unclear UK fiscal settings are holding them back. The Buchan project was scheduled for project sanction in 2024 until the UK government derailed it and many other UK North Sea investments with its proposed fiscal and regulatory policy changes. Jersey has stated that clarity has been obtained on the environmental guidelines for new oil and gas developments, but the conclusions of the fiscal and licensing settings remain outstanding. It added that once satisfactory clarity is obtained from the government, there are clear steps required to move Buchan forward to FDP approval and into the development execution phase. 20 companies have applied for acreage in the Awards and Predefined Areas 2025 round. The Norwegian Offshore Directorate said the applications confirmed considerable interest in exploration near existing fields and infrastructure. APA 2025 was launched in May, and a total of 76 blocks were offered, with an emphasis placed on the Barents Sea and Norwegian Sea. Awards will be made in 2026. Further to a RigLogix report from the 23rd of July, ultra-deepwater drillship Noble Globetrotter 1 is now in transit from the US Gulf to Malta, ahead of a new contract with OMV Petrom in the Black Sea. That will begin in November. The new job is expected to keep the rig busy until March of 2026. And finally, Chevron is planning to undertake 3D seismic acquisition at its Area Off 1 license offshore Uruguay in the late fourth quarter of this year. The company took operatorship of the license recently from Challenger Energy, which has retained a 40% interest. The cost of this 3D seismic campaign will be fully carried by Chevron under the terms of the farm-out agreement, up to a total program cost of $37.5 million US. Meanwhile, Challenger has reported that it has launched the formal farm-out process for its Area Off 3 license off Uruguay on the 1st of September. That's it for this week. Many thanks for listening. Hope you find this of interest. If you'd like more information on RigLogix, please visit our website www.westwoodenergy.com.